Hey guys, and welcome back. How are you all doing? It is Jaff Master Flash, and this is Suzuka Japan. As you can see, I've been out qualified yet again. Ouch! Team are not going to be happy with that. I was out qualified by 2/10, which isn't the greatest. It's not the worst either, but when you are supposed to qualify in P1, the team takes a dim view on that indeed. So this qualifying practice P1, practice 1, practice 2 were wet, practice 3 was in the dry, Q1 was in the dry, Q2 was in the wet, Q3 was in the dry, and we are expecting some rain in the race. I think it's due about 10 minutes, the last 10 minutes of the race, but good news is because we are only running at 25%, I'm hoping that the rain will either stay away or come just as the race is finishing. So I can clinch the title today if I finish in P1. Japan is a notoriously difficult circuit for overtaking. Even though with a long straight, cars, my car and Lewis's car are evenly matched, and we are light years ahead. I say light years. My qualifying time is a 1:27.5, and Weber's time was a 1:27.8. So they're definitely catching in the R&D side of things. The Mercedes is definitely the best team by far. That was because of my aggressive upgrading at the start. In hindsight, I should have done all the little smaller perks that went with it to make sure that the parts never failed, and the little bit of a bonus, but I didn't. I aggressively went for speed. Did speed, aero, chassis, and then durability. However, durability didn't help me in Singapore, and I had to take a massive grid penalty for all of the new parts I needed. But I love Suzuka, I really do. It's an old track. We know it's the only figure of 8 circuit in F1, and because of the oldness of it, there are bumps in the track where you wouldn't expect them to be, especially coming out of the last turn. If you hit that bump in the middle of the road with your foot down, you are losing the end of that car and spinning. Plus turn 1, I really like turn 1 where you've got to sweep out wide and then come in. It's brilliant, just awesome. I love the F1 full stop, I really do, and the circuits are great. But as you can see, I am on the soft tyre and Hamilton is on the medium tyre, and so far only once Hamilton's strategy of being on the medium tyres has worked. Every time he's gone on the medium tyres, he has always struggled. He really has. Even if he's got in front of me from the start, he doesn't seem to have the pace to keep up with me as if he was or would be on the softs. And I can't understand why he's being kept going on the mediums. Who knows? It's the AI, but yeah, no once have I gone on to the mediums. I probably should have gone to the mediums at Spa, maybe. Probably should have done it. Monza was a wet circuit. I did go on to the mediums at Singapore, but that's it. You can see the rest of the grid is forming up right now, but we are in the land of the rising sun, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights are out. Really had a good start considering. There you go, I'm getting swamped. Don't know what happened by here, but I did get tagged and get pushed right out wide. Had a warning for that, which again, I hope in 2020 there's a lot of changes, especially in the rules, definitely in the rule changes, because being pushed out wide after a car running into you isn't fair. That's what happened to me at turn 1. But yeah, so as you can see, Hamilton's on the harder strategy than me, got away, but yeah, he struggles for grip, always struggles for grip on the medium tyres, and you will see what happens. Me being on a softer tyre allows me to keep up with him, and we managed to pull away from the Red Bulls, but then the inevitable happens. But guys, this is Suzuka, this is Japan. I really hope you enjoy it. Where are we next? Where are we next? This is Mexico, Qatar, Brazil, Abu Dhabi, I think. Mexico. Yeah, I think it's Mexico. Apologies if it isn't. I'm almost certain it is. But I do like Mexico as well. Red Bulls are notoriously strong there in Mexico. Managed to get him or an overtake. Yeah, I did lock up, but still, what an overtake. Because at that point out, exactly what I had to say, I was holding me up big time. Hereby I really did. And it cut all wide out. He tried to overtake me coming along that stretch. You're going too wide at the turn. Anyway, I really hope you guys are well. I really hope you're all safe. I really hope your families are well. These trying times. This is the 3rd week in the UK that we have been on lockdown, and according to our government, there is no signs of this abating just yet. So wherever you are in the world, I really hope you haven't had it tough, and I sincerely hope that you and your families are really well. Hope you enjoy this video, and let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. Have a fantastic day, ladies and gentlemen.
You are in first position, front of the pack. That's Lewis behind. They're on fresh mediums. Pit window opens in 5 laps time. 5 laps, 12 laps to go. Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Lewis is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 1.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:31.4. Lewis behind. The gap behind us is 2.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 31.4. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Okay, our main competitors in this race are Vettel and Hamilton. Expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes. Lewis is in the pits. Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit. Exit, exit now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Bottas is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 1.9 seconds. They're on old softs. Robert behind. Okay, the gap behind is 2.3 seconds. They're on old softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 7 laps to go. Lewis is putting in some really quick lap times. He's the fastest man on the track at the moment. Some information on Weber. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow. Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes' time. Rain in 10 minutes. Vettel behind. Our gap behind is 5.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Vettel is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 6.9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1:50.8. Lewis is behind you. The gap behind us is 8.3 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 4 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 29.9. That's Lewis behind. Okay, the gap behind is 8.4 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:30.1. This is your final lap of the race. They're speeding up again, so I expect they've fixed whatever the problem was. This is it! You've become the Drivers' World Champion after that result. Wonderful job and well deserved.
And so the celebrations begin, and well earned they are indeed. It may have looked simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level, at the very top, is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion. Yet another historic win under their belts. Well done to the team at Mercedes. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. We also crown a new champion today, as their lead at the top is now an insurmountable one. What a great year it's been for Formula One. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Daniel Ricciardo certainly impressed me today, an incredible performance.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look at the standings. It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.